Hi, everyone. It's so good to see you, and I hope to see you at my upcoming workshop on March 26th at 2 p.m. Arizona time. We're going to talk about, a lot of people have questions about what do I mean when I'm talking about these different celestials, and what do I mean by this celestial connection, helping us, or what's going on with our 12-strand DNA. So all we want to do is have a really nice, brief, fun day where we get your answers to your questions. And I hope to see you then. You can call 480-595-1890 or check me out on my website, chakralife.com. Thanks. See you then. Hey, hi, everyone, and welcome to even another weekly connection. So, we're excited about this transition and how it is going. It is going extremely, extremely well. And the mother, with the help of you and I and all the light seeds on the planet, and all of those beings off the planet that are helping us with this transition, has now reclaimed the vibration and the energy that she needs to move to 5D. So for that, we are extremely grateful, and we are happy about where we're going with this, because we're moving quite fast. I think it's going extremely well. So this week, Lord Mahay is going to lead us, and the whole crew is here, of course. But we're going to really talk about how connecting in and getting that vibration to help us propel us forward, because we're seeing more and more of this energy and the mother reclaiming her 5D vibration. So when we fell downward vibrationally, she lost what's called 23 degrees. And we are now reclaiming very slowly, bringing it back up 23 degrees. And we don't need to go more than that. We can just go the 23 degrees, which is actually a lot. So she wants that back. She wants to go back, and she needs 23 degrees increase of light to move to 5D. So we're doing it. So let's do our stuff. Let's get ourselves sprayed, clean out any schmooze, any stuff in our aura, and then use the Cosmic Thrust Oil. Rub our hands together, bring our energy in, and just take a deep breath in. Good, good. So this now actually connects us through time and space, so that you can feel these vibrations that we're working with, no matter where you are, no matter when it is. So last time Lady Athena talked about working on our conscious intention and manifesting this kind world, about dissolving the duality that is currently keeping us away from the light, out of love. And so we want to continue to move forward in that we are now propelling ourselves and co-creating even more love in our life, even more consciousness, kindness in our life. If nothing else, just be kind, just be nice, and that will help. With the energies that are moving, and with the sun and what it's doing, which is assisting, it's kind of a catalyst for shifting us and moving us and letting the earth get back to where it was before we fell out of light. That was a hard time. It was hard to watch. It was hard to see. But now we are here to shift. So as a light seed, you have come to do exactly what you are doing, to move this energy forward. It's why you chose to be on such a difficult planet and have such a difficult life. Because in this life, you are walking your talk. You are showing what you know and how you know to move yourself from a difficult place to a lighted place. So that's why. So this time towards the end, as we always say, the fiercest tigers or lions are just before, at the gate, before you move through into the light. So now let's do that. Let's really focus today on bringing that light into us and focusing as we bring in orbit. Know that that orbit is being assisted by other light beings from other planets, from other galaxies, because Earth is the most important place to be right now. Earth is removing that duality. It's going to go down to 20%, and humanity right now is holding all of it. So it is through humanity that this shifts out, that the error shifts out. And it is our honor to do this because we earned that honor by being truly, truly compassionate and understanding. Believe it or not, it's true. There's a long story about that when the error spread and all had to choose light or not, or self, that it was the mortal beings, not of this planet, of another one, that chose to hold the light. And that spread throughout that galaxy, and it was supported. And at that moment, it was decided that it was through humanity of Earth that we would transcend that. It has to be transcended on Earth because Earth is the origin of it. So here we go. How exciting. Good. It's the biggest growth experience in a human body you could have chosen. So you're going to get the most propulsion forward in your evolution in this lifetime by being the light, by spreading the light, by shifting, helping in shifting the vibration of a planet to another dimension forward this time. So let's do it. So we're going to bring that golden light in. It's going to come down the front, the yang energy of the Father, all the way down and out your feet and into the earth. And it's going to go right into the earth, and the mother grabs on and says, there you are. And we continue to move that light down into the grid as the grid gets larger and larger, thicker and thicker. We move our vibration, our lariat around that grid and back up our back with an essence of the mother in it. And it goes back to source, and now we orbit. And we bring it around and around and around. And it feels really safe and cozy just in your orbit, just with that orbit, because you're not connected heaven and earth. You are grounded, you are tethered. You are on course. And now when you bring it down and you bring it up and you let it waterfall out, all 12 of your aura, all 12 chakras are activated and moving you forward, propelling you and your DNA forward to the 12th strand DNA. And now we fill the well of the mother with that light. And we feel it on our toes. And we feel that connection to mother. And it feels good. It just feels really, really good. And we feel that love and compassion of the mother. And we keep radiating it. And as we stand in that light, we feel that connection, that oneness. We feel the connection to all of creation. And then we propel it up into the root. And we notice our DNA from 3D is getting scanter and scanter. we are starting to really, really feel that light in there, moving away all of those old paradigms. So we shifted up into the sacral chakra. And we find the more we move that energy and that light in the sacral chakra, the less we judge, the less we can judge. Because judging isn't loving and kind. And we're loving and kind. And we move it into conscious use of power, which removes the conflict, the cha-cha, the ego attachment to 3D. Oh, blast that. We're so tired of that. Lots of light there. And into the solar plexus, where the collective consciousness is calming down, quieting down, at least around us. And that will spread more and more. The more every light seed calms down their ego and allows it to be light, love. And then we go into the empathic shield right on your liver. And we like this because even, it makes us sensitive beings. I often say I'm having a princess in the pea moment. But we, by having that ability to discern, are able to understand more, which is why we are empaths. And which is why we have to wear a shield, because we feel everything so real, so completely. So we learn to follow the vibration of where it's leading us so that we can be comfortable. And that's all we do. We just blast it with light more and more. And then we bring that energy into the heart, because the liver, the empathic shield, atomizes the energy of the heart out the heart chakra so that we can spread it through humanity. And then we bring it up into our conscious intent, which we're working so very much with, so that we create this loving and kind world around us. And we are able to co-create 5D reality. And we'll continue to do that with love, kindness, and compassion. And we go into the throat, because in the throat chakra, we represent that light. That's what people see. That's what they know through that light. And then into our third eye. And we're doing great about removing our doubts. We're doing great about understanding and knowing that this is a process that is going beautifully well, and that we are doing beautifully well. So we shine our crown. Shine it and let people see the light seed that you are. Wearing your shield so they can munch and crunch that light. And then your telepathic notch, shimmering, jiggly, as it's vibrating, so that you can understand and be one and communicate with all things, big and small, all creatures, all elements, everything. The more we are able to conquer the ego and not judge and be kind and loving, the more that telepathic notch vibrates for you, with you. So we want to wear that shield all the way out, as much as you need, at least 18 inches. It needs a lot, because a lot of people are so starved for love. I remember when I first started this work, and it was very hard for me to comprehend how hungry for love everyone was, and that they behaved so poorly because they were just trying to get love. And it took me probably a few years to really understand how hungry they were. We were. So we do want to share that light and help one another, because we know it's a difficult journey, this life. We know that because we've experienced that. So we help one another by wearing that shield. And then on the screen, the outer layer of it, we get to see and understand others' journeys without having to take them ourselves. And that gets us to be wise and lighter. And we just wear that beautiful shield. And we're in a cocoon, right? We're protected, heaven and earth, connected, heaven and earth, and then protected on all sides. So we're in this. When I was younger, I used to call it my cocoon. It's kind of like a cocoon. So wear your cocoon, wear your shield, spread the light, and be the light seed. Because it's a great job, and we love it, and we're doing so well and moving forward vibrationally to the 5th. So I'll see you next week. And every week we're doing better and better, growing more and more. And it's so much fun to see. I love you. See you next time.